Hmm. This hand's not the best, but I feel like because I have port, I can do some work. I can keep his stuff locked down starting on turn 2 maybe. Guy's Cradle alongside these two. If I draw fatties or way to get the fatties, yeah, I'm going to keep it. It's not the best hand. It's very resource heavy, but I like the fact that I've got cheap ramp, Guy's Cradle, and even a card to turn off his lands. So all of those things come together for, I think it's a reasonable keep. Definitely did not want to draw land there, but that's okay. All right. I think we're just going to play the port and upkeep down his Temple of Silence. Although that's yeah, because I can still play Gore Clan Rampager on turn 3 after locking down his land. I kind of like that. All right, so we'll get in with Net Hierarch for 1. I guess we're on a beatdown plan to a certain extent. So we'll pass, and his upkeep will tap the Temple of Silence. Although, yeah, I guess we'll tap the Temple of Silence. I don't know which one's better. I don't know what he's playing yet, so it just seems like he's base black. All right, so we're going to go for the Gore Clan here for sure. Mountain's not the worst draw for that. Could have bounce or removal, but 4/4 body on turn 3. Decent. I've had better, I admit. But whatever. All right, Mother of Runes, certainly a thing. Eternal Witness. Well, I don't have any. I'm not missing anything right now. That's the issue. What do we play? I guess we can do. Yeah, I guess we do swing with Gore Clan. Definitely wish I didn't have so many lands in my hand, but I did have a. I kept a hand with a lot of them, so it's understandable. All right, so we do this. Don't pay the life. We play Battlement, and then we pass. And during his upkeep, I guess we'll tap down the. I don't know. He's like everything. Let's tap the white again. I don't know why, but he did play a Mother of Runes, so it kind of gave me the impression he's got more white in his deck. But he got a white source anyway. Graveborn Muse. All right. He's going to be able to draw and do some stuff. You can give his Graveborn protection, but I can still trample over for damage. Through the Breach. Not all that good when I have infinite mana. So I attack for 5, and he blocks with Muse. I trample over for 2. Wish I could kill that Mother. He's going to draw an extra card, and I guess we tap down the red source during his upkeep because it's the only one he's got. I didn't play the Guy's Cradle because I don't want him to know about it, but I mean, I can't even use the mana yet anyway. But at this point, I can play everything in my deck, and if I drew Sundering Titan, it's like goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. It's like blow up everything. It's just insane. Wish I could do something with Eternal Witness. I guess we just pass, and I tap down his red source. Could be he needs the white. Red's just a splash, but whatever. All right. Faith's Fetters, gain some life. It's pretty good for him. I don't even think we have a legitimate out for that, I guess, that I can think of. Polykranos, yeah, that's not bad, actually. Guess we play the Cradle. I want to find some way to force him to use that Mother of Runes, but I don't know if I can yet. So I think we just play Polykranos. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can wait till next turn, maybe. If I have all of my mana, I'm pretty sure I can kill Graveborn. How much mana do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, I've got enough to kill them both, but it's going to take a turn, so I guess we chill out. I guess even if he kills Polykranos, I've got E-Witness to bring it back. So he's got double of every color now, which is certainly worrisome. Guess we just pass, and then upkeep will tap his, I don't know. Tap the Volcanic Island or the Temple of Silence. He's already got 3 blue, 3 black, 2 white. I guess we tap down one of the white and one of the black. I just don't know what he seems to be all the different colors, so I'm just not sure what's the best. He's definitely getting some hardcore card advantage, and I'm not really dealing enough damage. If he kills Polykranos, I can attempt to kill Mother of Runes in response. Then he uses Mother of Runes, and then this is all assuming he kills Polykranos, by the way. But if he does that, then on my turn I can res plus play plus use Polykranos to kill Mother, which doesn't seem that terrible. Metamorph. Yeah, I guess that works. You can't really use Polykranos' ability, though. Yeah, that's not really that good. He doesn't even have green mana. Oh, and he's going to Journey Mine. Well, I guess the most unfortunate thing about that is it doesn't allow me to Eternal Witness back my Polykranos, so it's absolutely, it's definitely bad for us. But I can do nothing but ungracefully, unhappily accept, so I will. Ooh, a little Gristlebrand, you say, huh? Well, let's certainly do that. Let's Cradle this thing. Let's through the breach. Gristlebrand. Get in for 7. 8 actually. And then we'll draw 7. Ooh, that's pretty good. So now we can play land. That Thundermaw's lethal next turn if I can resolve it without a hitch, of course. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can play Thundermaw now. It doesn't make a ton of sense to do that. I can play Bloodbraid, but that similarly doesn't really make all that much sense. I think we just do Search. I've got 6 mana, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So we're going to just do a double ramp thing. Guess it doesn't matter. And then we pass, and at this point I don't even know if I need to tap down a land. I think I'd rather leave up the battlement to block. So I got to sack Gristlebrand. Do have a grip full of cards, which is nice. And my opponent is in pretty dire need of gaining life. My opponent is definitely dead to Thundermaw next turn. Could have gotten Gargs down. That might have been better. than playing ramp. I just like that the ramp kind of gives me some drawing options. All right, Hippie. Well, Hippie's actually decent. No, Thundermaw taps it down. That's right. All right, so we'll take some damage from this. Opponent's got 3 cards in hand, though. Nothing to scoff at. Song of the Dryads. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, Thundermaw even gets by Mother of Runes protection because it just taps those creatures, so that's pretty good. Let's I'm trying to think. I can E-Witness back through the breach as well to get out of Woodfall Primus, but I can just cast Woodfall Primus. Why don't we do Bloodbraid? See what I hit off of it. Because it makes the, what I like about it is it makes the cradle slightly better. No counters. Let's, I guess we go for, how much mana do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Gaia's Cradle. 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can do this, but I can't do the Woodfall as well. Let's do Gargs. No, but then I can't, okay. Then I can't cast the, alright, we gotta cast. Let's just get Duder Magruder out here. If he counters this, I've got E-Witness to bring it back, which is certainly good. Yeah, it doesn't work though. I think I just let it phase over and get in. If he's got an answer, I've got E-Witness. Alright, sadly, it looks like he's got an answer. Oh, Helix that. Can I? I wish I had my Gargs out. Kind of botched that one a little bit, but... Alright, so we get in for 6 points of damage. I mean, he would have been able to Helix something else, technically, so it doesn't really matter all that much, but... do I want to E-Witness something back? I don't think so. Wish I'd left up a... Wish I'd tapped down a land. I didn't even think about Woodfall Primus. Actually, I guess well... The issue, if I Song of the Dryads, I guess I can also, yeah, that does make sense. Well, Song of the Dryads is Mother, because if I do it to, the problem is if I do it to Hippie, he can just do Mother of Runes and take it off. Then he has to chump with that Thundermaw, but I kind of like the idea of just turning off his Mother of Runes. I guess let's do this. So he's got an extra, he's got an actual green source to use Polykranos. Maybe that was a mistake. But I can do it during his upkeep. Guess we'll see. That might have actually been a mistake, giving him the forest, which is kind of funny that that's the... I should have actually just used Wall of Roots again. But he can Monstrosity and kill, like... He can't even kill Thundermaw. He can kill Hierarch. If that's his best play, too, it's really not that bad. If his best play is Polykranos, I think we're going to win. Yeah, I don't think it's his best play. He gets the monstrosity for what? 1, 2, 3. He can do 3 damage. Yeah, it's not even worth it for him. He can kill a noble hierarch and attack me for 8, but if that, honestly, like I said, if that was the best play he had, then we're just fine. He still has to come up with a solution for Thundermaw that Eternal Witness doesn't bring back and beat. So even if he has hard removal here for Thundermaw, we still, I think, win. That is kind of unfortunate that the Mother of Runes, if that, I hope that's the best play he's got, because if he doesn't have anything better than that, we're in really good shape. Oh, unless he hits the Eternal Witness here. I didn't think about that. Well, this could end up bad for us. Alright, well, hit a relevant card, but not the one I was worried about, so... I've probably been playing this pretty sloppy, once again, but I don't know what to tell you. I'm not the savviest. I think we'll just Wasteland first. Let's just get rid of lands that are useful for him. I'd rather hit the Drowned Catacomb because Sundering Titan can do stuff against the Underground Sea. Let's play E-Witness here. Bring back Thundermaw. I don't even know if I have Enchantment Destruction once we go to sideboard. I also used a lot of time this round. I used a lot of time to not make the best decisions. Yes, I would definitely, absolutely, 100% like to use that ability. See if we can get in this time. He still has outs. He still has outs. That's funny. All right, I should have actually. Why do I keep forgetting? Why am I playing so sloppy, guys? I don't get it. Why am I playing so sloppy? It's a legitimate question. All right. Well, hopefully he kills himself off a Graveborn Muse. I guess that's all we've got. I could have sacked everything to get the Gargadon, but then he just would have blocked with the Graveborn Muse, which I'm still hoping to kill him with if he can't gain life. But I admit, him having both Dreadbore and Terminate is not making me feel super good. That is kind of funny, though. Kind of ridiculous, actually, but funny. If he gains life here, we're in big trouble. Sarkin, so we're not dead. Oh, I see. Yeah, that does work, doesn't it? Well, we'll see if he swings with both, because then we can kill him with Gargs. Alright. He's dealing some damage. Yeah, he wisely played it. I give him that. I probably should have just hard cast the Gargs, but there's a chance I... No, I guess I just wanted to hard cast it. He doesn't have us dead next turn with Sarkin, though. I guess that's the good news. I think we actually do have him dead. Technically. As long as he doesn't have even more cards. Let's play the Temple. We're going to scry. See what's on top. Bottom that. Sack a bunch of stuff. So we'll just start gunning lands away, I guess. Don't need the port anymore. Could have just used it. Probably should have just used it. All right. So he just conceded. We did get the game. Man, I admit I am not the savviest player in this format. I definitely want Tech Edge. Now that I've seen he's 4-color, I don't care about my mana base. Or I guess he does care about his mana base. He had no problems doing everything. Sunring Titan should be bonkers in this matchup, I think. And Thundermaw played super well for us, admittedly. We don't have any sort of... Let me think about what he's running. Mother, Graveborn Muse, Sarkin. It's just like a weird mixture of cards. I don't know if removal's even that good against him. Just seemed like he was playing a bunch of... I think our ramp plan is still pretty good. I want all my land hate, I think. Could drop another red source. It takes me to 6, though. But I don't know if I want to go... Do I want to go to 9 green sources? Maybe. I do have Search for tomorrow, too. There's another way. And Kodama's Reach to get red. I probably cut a red source, then. I have ways to get red. So let's cut a red, stay at 10 green sources. And try it again. Our burn's not good against him, is it? Why would our burn be good against him? He has Mother of Runes, so it's a good card, but we fly over most of the time, or we trample over maybe. It doesn't seem right to bring in a bunch of removal spells for a Mother of Runes. Something about that's not quite right, but Mother's definitely good. Jeez. Guess we saw the Dryads it last time. All right, I guess we're trying it like this. I gotta play pretty quick. 2 lands and we can start. I think we keep it. This hand's dangerous. I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna try and lie to you and tell you this hand's not dangerous, because it is. But the reason I like it is it has sneak attack and a guy that I know is good against my opponent's deck. So, like, if I can resolve these spells, find a green source, perhaps, like, if I can get that Woodfall Primus out, I can do all sorts of work with that. I do need to draw lands, admittedly, but if I draw lands, I feel like this hand gets really good. Guess I just have 6. Well, it's a bad draw, I admit, but I can't do anything about it. I have to accept bad draws. I think we ditched the Through the Breach, since I've already got the sneak attack. And they essentially do the same thing. So I'm definitely going to lose if I don't draw lands, but you know what? I'm hoping that I can, in fact, draw lands. All right, I guess I can't. Well, I guess we just wait and impatiently throw things away. None of these cards are good to throw away. I guess I ditch the... I have absolutely no idea. Primal Command, I guess, since I already have 2 of my guys that I want to sneak attack in once I find 1 green source, because if I had 1 green source I could do anything, but if I don't find any land I'm just going to lose. Not happy with how this game's going. Very unhappy with it, actually. There it is. Took too long, though, and I'm dramatically behind now, and Geist of St. Traft is just going to kick me in the teeth over and over and over again. So what can I do about that? I don't know. I think I've got to just accept that I'm going to get my teeth kicked in here for a while. If I draw a land next turn and it's a red source, I can go sneak attack plus, I don't know. The Mother of Runes is the bad part. Not drawing the land is pretty painful, but painful things happen and you have to accept them when they do. Yeah, Noble's the thing. I probably just want the Blood Braid. So that forces him to Mother of Runes to get in with Geist. And it possibly gets me a Ramper. Otherwise I play Sneak Attack so I can use it next turn. And he can't protect against Sundering Titan. And I can use, yeah, I can use its Surprise Factor. I probably just do Sneak Attack then. So next turn, as long as I leave up a red mana, I can Sundering Titan in on his turn to block the Geist of Saint Traft, blow up 4 lands. I guess I have to blow up my own green source though, is that right? Jeez. It's not great, but I guess I have the Overgrown Battlement, so it's a way to do it. Kind of hoping he doesn't have plays. But I also have Tech Edge potentially. Fauna Shaman, yeah, it's a thing. I guess we go Hierarch, Fauna Shaman, pass. He attacks with Geist of Saint Traft. Yeah, that one doesn't matter, I guess. It's probably better than going at our face. I do have to blow up my own green source, however, but it seems worth it. Well, that's not going to work for me. Yeah, that's pretty bad for us, unfortunately. So he's going to force me to use it, and unless he uses it on himself, but I assume he's got to use it on us. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right. So I guess this holds him off of an attack. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm still blowing stuff up. I don't know what that does for him, really. I guess it lets him attack with Geist of Saint Traft, but we were pretty much screwed anyway from the beginning of this. To blow up my own forest, which kind of sucks. I wish he wasn't so dramatically far ahead on the board. That'd make this a lot easier since I'm going to lose my red source now too. So that didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but bad things happen, and when they do, you accept them. Unhappily, of course, but accept them. All right. Take too much damage than I can afford, but I kind of need my Noble Hierarch for mana, I think. I think we're going to lose, unfortunately, but these things happen. Let's see. Can't do that. Can't use this. Can't do that. Can't do this. That turns off this. I take too much from this. I lose, 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 lose. I don't see a way to not lose here. Lose from that. Lose from this. I can't really afford to wait around. I don't have a ton of time to burn if the last game takes a while. Can't use Sneak Attack. Can use Song of the Dragons. Turn off Vendilion Click. He attacks with that. I take 4 in the air. I die. Can't play this. Don't have enough mana. Can't cheat it out with Sneak Attack. Die. Can't play this. This doesn't do anything. Can't play it. Doesn't do anything. Alright. Guess we just pass and die. I got nothing. So, game would have gone fine if we drew lands. Honestly, I feel like we would have been really good, actually, if we drew lands. But did not. did not draw lands until it was too late. Our opponent's mana base is working out for him phenomenally. I give him credit for that. He's like, nah, I'll play Terminate in the same deck as Vendilion Click. I don't care. What does it matter? Yeah, Mother of Runes, toss her in there. Why not? All right. Pretty bad loss, but we are forced to accept from bad things happening in that game. Okay. So do I want removal for Mother yet? Also for Vendilion Click, also for Hypnotic Spectre. Greedy mana based deck just beat us. Wow. Maybe our deck's not that good. I guess we already knew our deck wasn't that good. That's right. Flame Slash Firebolts. Do I want them for Mother, Vendilion Click? Fireball actually seems pretty reasonable. Maybe I want that one. And we'll cut a Song of the Dryads. I like the flashback on it, because then I can kill Mother in one. Well, I guess that doesn't quite work. But I can turn Mother's ability. Maybe I like... It kind of makes sense to me, I guess. He didn't have any real big fatties to turn off Song of the Dryads, and Song of the Dryads does nothing against whatever that the stupid card is. Geist of St. Treft. Yeah, let's just try it again. This hand's gonna work if we draw lands once again. I hate that it's that can I draw lands thing again, but once again, if I draw lands, this hand's good. Alright, well, that technically is not that bad, but he can Lightning Bolt our Fauna Shaman, I guess. And then Gaia's Cradle does not actually do anything. But Gaia's Cradle does do something if I can play it and play Wood Elves. Journey on Fauna Shaman's pretty bad for us. It requires us to draw land now, but if we do draw land, we're in decent shape. If we draw land, we're actually in decent shape, because then we're well on our way to getting Duder Magruder out. All right, well, that doesn't actually do anything, so that's not going to work. It's not going to work for me. All right, guess we tap his black-white source. So any land now and we can do something, otherwise we can't really do anything. There it is. Alright, so let's play the Kadama's Reach instead of the Wood Elves, because we actually want... Well, let me think. I can play Wood Elves and still use Port. I guess that's pretty good. But next turn I can use Kadama's Reach through the Breach. I need it through the Breach here, so let's just bust it. So let's get double red and pass. Next turn we've got Through the Breach, Gristlebrand. If he leaves up mana for Terminate, I don't think that I do it. I think I chill instead, yeah. So he's got Terminate mana, which tells me I want to do something else instead. So I think instead I'm going to do land Wood Elves. Yeah. Get a forest. Can I get Stomping Ground? Oh, cool. I won't pay the life. Alright, so now on his turn, I port down Caves of Koilos, so he doesn't have a black mana. That way, I can Through the Breach and not have to worry about Terminate or War Leader's Helix or anything like that. Basically, I need for my Through the Breach Gristlebrand plan to work. I forgot to Rishadan Port, by the way, which is truly unfortunate because, well, let me think about this. Let's port Summit. Oh, okay. This actually works. So now we untap. During my upkeep, we port caves. So then we move to my main phase. Very good. Okay, so now I actually... Ooh, maybe I want to do that instead. I do have to blow up one of my own lands, but if I Sundering Titan here, I blow up 3 of his lands. If I'd have to Through the Breach it though, I'd have to lose a couple lands myself. I don't like it as much. Let's Through the Breach. I don't think he can Swords to Plowshare it, I guess, but I'm going to risk that. I haven't seen it yet. So we'll do Gristlebrand, get in for 8. Draw 7, since that seems like the thing to do. Do I want to draw another 7? It's actually a legitimate question, and one of which I can't currently answer. I kind of want to get Sneak Attack. I will have to do some pretty heavy discarding, but if I find Sneak Attack in the next 7, I can start cheating out dudes. I've got less than 7 mana, so I do have to come up with a good solution. I can just Woodfall Primus or Sundering Titan too, coming up soon. Do I need to do it? I can't decide. I don't need Sneak Attack. I refuse to admit that I need Sneak Attack. So I'm going to sacrifice that. Let me count my mana. I'm going to be left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means I can cast Sundering Titan next turn, which means I should blow up a land. And let's make it a... I guess we'll do this one. So I'm just going to blow up his land. We're going to lose Gristlebrand. I have to discard, so I guess we'll ditch the... I'm trying to think. Maybe the Court of Calling is not necessary anymore. Yeah. We'll ditch the Court of Calling, and we'll ditch... Jesus. I have to ditch more. I don't want to ditch... I kind of want to keep the Tech Edge. Is that wrong? Lets me blow up his caves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lets me blow up his caves plus nuke all his lands with the Sundering Titan next turn. Let's ditch the Wall of Roots. I don't think I need it. I kind of want to keep my lands because I'm going to have to blow up my own lands with Sundering Titan. No plays. So if I can resolve this Sundering Titan, I can blow up 4 lands. Yeah. This seems pretty insane. Like, it doesn't matter now if he terminates it because I blow up a couple of my lands, but I blow up way more of his. I still feel like this is better for me. Is it wrong? Is it not better than... I mean... Did I do this wrong? I don't know. We'll find out. I feel like I'm still in pretty good position here since I just effectively blew up every single one of his lands. I've got less than 5 minutes. I've got Primal Command, I've got Eternal Witness, I've got Gore-Clan Rampager, and more cards in hand, or same cards in hand rather. Let me think about this. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Too short of this. So I think we just do Battlement plus... I think we swing first, then we go Battlement plus Rampager. Guess I maybe should have left up port, but now he's got to dreadbore this guy to stay alive. I think he's just conceding. All right, got the match. Close one. Jeez. Did I do that the most efficiently? No. Was the deck kind of cool? Yeah, it actually was kind of cool. Thundering Titan was good against our opponent. I think that turn where we got... I'm really actually proud of myself. I know, I shouldn't be because I'm awful in this format, but tapping down the Summit and the Caves of Koilos, I think actually let me do the Through the Breach Gristlebrand plan, which was essential to us winning this round. So I'm happy that worked out. And was the sneak attack coming in the next 7? I don't think it was. It looks like it was not. So I'm glad I didn't use him a second time. I think that was overkill. All right, we'll see you round 2.